Hey, we got somebody in here already. Cool. How you doing, buddy? Oh, this might be a little short. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, we got Brent, Zach, Corey, and Selwyn. How you doing, buddy? How's it going, everyone? Can you hear me all right? I know I'm not looking too good, but you know it is. Do I like chicken nuggets? Who doesn't like chicken nuggets? Sounds good. Perfect. So for the last few days, hey, Mozzie, how's it going, man? For the last few days, I've been searching around, trying to find my my Titan Hunter, my medium Titan Hunter, and my Beagle. Went missing. The old Stinger went missing, and I've been searching around all over the place, and sure enough, I just found it lying around somewhere. So, yeah. So we got to band these guys up. And also, I got something pretty cool in the mail today. We're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. But first, I got to get a band set made. And then maybe 2 band sets made. And then we'll go on to unboxing this and setting it on up and see how it looks. Hi, Kristen Armstrong. How you doing? Just joined. What's he doing? Well, I'm making some Slingshot bands, and then I'm going to be doing a bit of an unboxing, and basically setting up something pretty cool that you'll be seeing in a future video. Should be pretty sweet. And also, I've got a bit of an announcement. Might be interesting for you guys as well. I guess what I'll do is try to get this thing. There we go. All this vertical thing makes it kind of difficult to get everything into the frame when you're shooting these kind of videos here. But anyway, we'll see how it turns out. If not, I'll stick you guys on the tripod and get a little bit of distance, and hopefully everything will be easier to see for you guys. Oh, how's it going, Hoggy? Gotta have to let the pigeons loose, my friend. There we are. We need 4 of these. Put that back up there. So I've been getting a little bit of oh, what's going on? All right. So basically, I've been getting a little bit on the board side. of shooting the same old targets all the time, which is why in the last video you did see that I had those fun clays that we were shooting at. Well, I saw something else pop up into my in my Amazon, I guess we'll call it a feed, while I was searching for some targets, and shooting at those pheasant heads. It's always fun. Got a little bit of extra work to do on those guys. I have an extra head lying around here somewhere, wherever it went. I do have. Here it is. See, I got this pheasant head here. It's got one of the little screw bits down at the bottom. I bought this guy when I bought that other. That whole set. I didn't think that the head was going to last that long, but it seems like I just can't kill that thing. Hey, how's it going, Tristan? It seems I can't kill that thing. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually taking the bottom part of that other one, modifying it, and sticking this guy on top. Although it's a little heavier, I think if I add an extra spring to it, it should work just fine. And then I'll be able to take that in the woods with me and basically shoot that guy whenever I want with the cool head on it. That I don't have to worry about the other ones that I got from GZK. I'm constantly poking holes through it, which is no good. And this new one, these ones here, I just can't seem to kill. Like I've got, like literally, I would bet I've got somewhere around 5,000 hits on that thing since I've had it. And it's been a few years. I've done a lot of shooting on it. Pretty much every practice session has a moment where I'm shooting those things. I just can't seem to get enough. So it's getting a little bit weathered, the old one, but still super strong. It's taking a beating. Not a problem at all. So I think we're going to modify it so we can actually have one we can spike into the ground anywhere we want to go. And that was the one problem I had with the pheasant head with the bell on it, is it does sometimes on uneven ground, it will get stuck and just go down and stay down. Or if you're on a hill and you whack it good enough, it'll roll all the way down the hill and just not stop. So there we got one little setup. Got this guy here. It's a different size pouch, but not the end of the world. These were some really old 100% bands that I had, 0.5. But I've got a new set, and I'm absolutely in love with these Omega Slings Electric White. Here, let's see what we got going on here. Hey, what's up, Leon? I'm sorry, bro. It was kind of like hey, I got something cool in the mail to show you guys. So let's do it. Hey, thanks for the sub, Lucas. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mark. I like your new target. Which target? Which is the new one you like? I've got a couple kicking around. I've been messing with the last little bit. These ones I cut a little bit long. Yeah, these were the 15s. What could we do with these? I know I was messing around a little bit with them. Those are 22s. All right, you know what we're going to do? Let's stack them. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I guess you could feel the concentration going on, eh? Smell the wood burning. Let's see what I got going on here. Make sure this is even. Almost even. There we go. big boy. Somebody remind me, I got to get some more blades for this thing. They're getting pretty dull and pretty sketchy. So guys, very, very soon, probably by this weekend, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And it's going to be for a gift card over at Omega Slings. And yeah, we'll probably do it this weekend. It's to celebrate the 8,000 subscriber mark that we reached. Joe Stokes bought a GZK1 brand new. I smoked it 3/4 butterfly 0.4. Yeah, BSB will do it. Those are quick. I put a hole in it. Felt so bad. Yeah, you know what though? Those the GZK ones that I got too. I have two of them. One of them I've had for quite a long time, and the other one I poked holes in it with almost instantly, almost right away. And I'm shooting short draw with 0.45 or 0.5 bands, and I poked a whole bunch of holes in it. And that super fiber that they made, I guess the second run or third run or whatever run it is, were pretty trash. I was kind of disappointed, which is why I ended up going back to shooting that one with the head like this. This thing is unkillable. Slingshooting.com if you ever want to get one. Those things are absolutely badass. It's actually kind of funny. I find not many people talk about buying from there. And I've bought quite a few things from slingshooting.com, and I've never had an issue with them, not one time. Although, if you are waiting for something to come in the mail, the shipping is long. It's long from there. You're looking at least 3 to 4 weeks. Where was I here? Hey, Willie, what's going on, man? It's just, it was a quick surprise, Willie. Everybody was wondering why they didn't get a notification. I just hopped on here real quick. Got some sling mail, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So here we are. I'm just going to wrap up this last band real quick. We'll put them on the frames, and we will absolutely get into the unboxing and the setup of the item. I don't want to give it away just yet. I'm going to tell you, though, I'm like super happy that I found my Titan Hunter and my Beagle. They're two slingshots that are in my top 3. I absolutely love both those frames. My Titan Hunter, my Beagle, was number 1, number 2 for the longest time, and may actually still be number 1 and number 2. Although I got a few other frames here that I really, really like my S Lizard, which I got to do a video. If anybody's interested in seeing what this guy's all about, let me know. I thought I had already did a video on it, but it turns out I hadn't. And my Enlivener, which I have done a video on. No reason to do another one for that, but all right. I absolutely love this Beagle. I'm so glad I found it. I was starting to panic a little bit that I may have lost it forever. But here it is. I actually had, it appears that I put it on my bedside table, for home defense. And it fell down the back, and the Titan Hunter followed it. So here we go. After a pretty cool shooting session, I lost my 2 favorite slingshots all in one shot. And anyway, we're back in business, boys and girls, or boys and 10% girls. I'm a little bit down here. Light 007. What bands do I use? Right now I'm using Omega Slings 0.5. I really, really, really like these bands. Some other good options, though, are, well, 100% 0.5. Very good. The, what else we got out there is pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that feels good. Yep. 100% 0.5 sniper sling. Very good. So here, that's what the Beagle looks like with clothes on. Pretty nice, eh? Still, after all this time, one of my favorite all-time slingshots, and one of the best fit and finishes I've ever had from Prime 4 catapults. Amazing, amazing work. All right, let's get this guy dolled up. What did I get? Ooh, I bet you want to know, eh? Hey, what's up, Chad? What do we got going on here? I haven't seen. At one point, what's his name had them. Jordan from Southwest Caddies had the pheasant heads on a spring. He had them for a little while. I don't know if he still has them or offers them, but yeah, he had them. Yes, I do. I do need more blades for that thing. Thanks for the reminder. No, don't worry. I won't ask Benji. I'll definitely spearhead this right after this live. I'll make sure I get some coming in. Luckily, I do have a backup. I've got this little fella here, which is still razor sharp, and it works good with my templates. It's just a little bit too low to use when I use my ruler here to shave them down, but no big deal. Hey, Manny, how's it going, bud? No, it's almost time to change the rib nuts on this guy. They're starting to get little sketchy. Maybe another turn. Don't want to go too far with it. So it's kind of funny with that last live that I did in the middle of the snowstorm there with Rob Cross. They ended up flagging my my video and demonetized it for whatever reason. I think the word fuck was used twice, and somebody mentioned Trump, which who knows what the reason why is they flagged it. But anyway, I might have just jinked this video too. But either way, it gives me great pleasure making some dude or dudette in California. Oh, wow, that's nice. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's get these bands put away and get down to business. So yeah, it makes me feel good having to watch some person sit through 2 or 3 hours of my video to make sure that there's no craziness involved. All right, let's make some room. When they did it last time, they banned 3 of them in a row, and I contested all 3 of them. So, you know, my Sunday morning videos tend to be a little bit long. Well, some sucker over at YouTube had to sit through 9 hours of my footage. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. So, In the last video, I was shooting some of these guys here that you saw, but I was having a little bit of a problem getting them to stick on places. I was actually using chewing gum. So I figured I'd stop being such a redneck, and I bought some kid stuff. It's these guys here. It's basically some plasticine or putty or whatever you want to call this stuff, but you just have to break off a chunk, give it a little mash up, and you'll be able to stick your targets to whatever. It was super cheap. It's probably even cheaper wherever it is that you live, but this cost me $2. So that was kind of nice. And then hang on a second. Then we got this guy. So let me catch up here a little bit. Hello, Mark and chat. Who do we got? Oh, Ethan. What's going on, buddy? Oh, plumbing's never good. Hold on. Let's bend you up a little bit. I'm getting a sore neck trying to lean over. Hey, Mattia, how's it going? What are we doing? Well, we were making some slingshot bands. So I got 2 band sets set up. This one's cut really short. You see? Big difference there. This one's a little bit longer. So one of them is going to be quite quicker, and one of them is going to be probably more accurate, but we'll see. I'm interested in a lizard slingshot. Well, I'll do a video on it if you want to check it out. It's actually quite a nice beauty. That's next on my list. Can someone tell me what this dude is doing? Yeah, this dude is making slingshot bands, and we're about to open up a package, do an unboxing, and I'm going to show you guys something new that I picked up, and we're going to set it up and have a look at it. Lardo, what's going on, man? Ooh, I'm really far behind here. Orc Shooter. How's it going, man? That's a cool name. $15 here already. Oh, 60. We're doing good, man. Oh. Hey, Smo, what's going on, buddy? Wow, I'm really far behind. You guys are chatting up a storm. Andy, what's going on, man? What setup am I using these days? Oh, buddy, I've been shooting pretty much exclusively the Spitfire from Omega Slings. I'm having a real hard time putting it down. And then I realized, you know why? Because it's actually very, very close to one of my favorite slingshots, which is the Beagle from Prime 4 Catapults. So, I don't know, man. It's a tough one. I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble putting that thing down. Condi B, what's going on? Me, I'm in Iran. I'm in Canada. Good to hear from you, buddy. As good as can be. Squatch. Good. Sending a PM to Smo. Yeah, the putty's cool, man. I'll be able to stick a lot of things together. Like when I was trying to shoot that bottle cap trick, you know, where I stacked the 2 bottle caps on top, hit the top one, then hit the bottom one. A lot of times the momentum from the first shot would knock the other one off. I'm going to use the putty to hold the bottom one in place. Brian McGregor, what's going on, man? How's it going, Kai? What's up? Hey, thanks a lot, Max. I'm glad you like the videos, bud. What do I use to brush my hair? Nothing but the wind, my friend. Nothing but the wind. Jack Hudson, that's up to you. Hey, thanks, bud. Fire Ant, how's it going? Diana Topping, what's my favorite superhero? Ooh, I'm an Incredible Hulk guy. And actually, somewhere in here, I've got a slingshot. It's kind of dressed up like the vintage Incredible Hulk. Purple pants with a green top. It's awesome. All right, let's open up this box and see what's inside. There, I'm going to turn you down just a little bit so you can see what's going on. Hopefully, I'm not going to need tools to do this. If so, I'll just do it quickly by hand, finger tight, and see if we can get this thing built. I have a feeling that this is going to be a lot of fun. What kind of freaking box is this? All right. Oh, we got tools. All right. Nothing else in there? Get rid of that one too. All right. So I'm sure you guys have seen the Texas Star before. Oh, that fell on my toe, and that was not good. This should be all kinds of fun. That's seriously all there is to it. Wow. All right, so you get a little bit of a heavy base. Yep. Looks like all there is to it. Looks pretty simple. And yep. All right. Let's see if we can get this guy together. And then in my very next video, we will be shooting this guy. Hopefully. Yeah, let's put that there. No, this will go like this. Oh, wow. It's kind of annoying how this thing goes together. There we go. It's kind of crazy they only give you one wrench. I don't know how you're supposed to get this thing tight with it on a pivot like that, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to have to get another wrench. But anyway, that's tight enough to get started. And it's actually pretty neat. They have a the target size. Let's see if I've got a wasp flipper here I can compare it with. Anyway, this is a 50 millimeter, and so these guys are slightly bigger than a 40 millimeter flipper, which is all right. Decent, still a decent size. Here's a 40. Here's what a wasp will look like in comparison. So we're just a centimeter bigger, which still makes like a decent size target. And they all clip on very quickly with just some magnets. So that'll work out pretty good. This should be a lot of fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, I see. All right, so let's get this guy all set up here. Wow, they give you a bunch of screws and nuts and bolts, and there's like very little to put it together with. Sorry, guys. I'll get right back to the chat in a couple of seconds. Just got to get this these last 2 bolts on here. Cool. It's got a... I should have gone the other way. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm going to go the other way. Yeah, it'll make things much easier. Feels pretty durable too. The sheet that they made that they made it out of seems to be reasonably thick. It's about a 30-second thick, which will take all kinds of beatings from a slingshot. That's for sure. It may not be the best to shoot in the backyard with. In case I hit the frame at all, it might give me some decent ricochets. But these little tiny kids tools they give you with these things, I should have thought ahead and just got an idea of what was in the box first, and then got my big boy tools out here and did it that way. Would have been much better and quicker. Sure you guys are bored, hating on me a little bit. There we go. There's one. Really well snugged down. There's 2. With the nylon lock, that ain't going nowhere. So for those of you who've never seen one of these guys before, let's give you kind of a little turn. So basically, you got it set up. So it's standing there, just kind of doing its thing. Eventually, it's supposed to stop moving. So if you knock one off, let's say we knock off this guy, it'll pivot, and you can either take a shot at it while it's pivoting or wait for it to stop. Totally up to you. But once you hit another one off, let's take this guy off. Now they're at the bottom, and so on. So you could run the star in five shots if you're lucky. I think what I'll do is I'll probably just sit them up a little bit higher. You can actually adjust the heights, which is pretty good. And the build quality of this thing seems to be pretty decent. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. I thought this was going to be kind of on the cheap side, and that I'd end up shooting through it eventually and messing it up. But oh, have a look. Seems to be decent thickness. Nice steel. Should take more than enough shots on it. Should be just fine. Anyway, that should be a lot of fun. All right. Here we go. What did I miss? Are we building a target? Yep, 100% target. Hey, Northeast, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's definitely an aim small, miss small thing. So 5 centimeter wide target should be more than enough. More than enough for me to aim at. Decent size. Not so bad. Gravity is the only problem with those things. It would be cool if you can set it up with something to spin it in a steady state rate. You know what? I was actually thinking about that. I was talking to one of my buddies at work today. And I'm actually thinking about, because I've always got wind blowing from, well, for the most part, it's like a northeastern wind. So blows across my backyard from right to left when you're looking at my catch box. Now, when it's blowing right to left in my catch box, oh, cool. I didn't even realize I had that extra piece in there. I can actually finish this guy up. When I didn't realize that when I had my catch box there, I'm actually able, with the wind blowing, I could probably make like a little fin of some kind and attach it to the back of one of these, and I might be able to keep it spinning, but it won't be at a steady rate at all. So that'll be a little bit more challenging. Yep, 100%. It does spin as it loses weight. It teeters though. Well, it will teeter, but shooting a moving target is actually kind of fun. And I think as I get used to using that thing and shooting it more and more often, you'll see basically an improvement of me getting better at shooting moving targets, which is always good. What's going on, Ice Cream? Roland, how's it going, buddy? Cyan Davies, how's it going? Turtle, what's happening, buddy? Jeff, what's going on, man? Yeah, you know what? Mozzie, that would be awesome, actually, if I had two. But would it be even better if I actually knew somebody that was close by that shot? This way, we'd be able to hang out and get some shots done. I don't know anybody who shoots. All right, see you soon, Squatch. Florence, we're just putting together a slingshot target. This guy right here, called the Texas Star, unless there's another name for it, but that's what I know them as. And yeah, that'll be fun to shoot. Usually they're quite a bit bigger, but this one's a nice small size for like an air rifle or a slingshot. And I happen to be a slingshot guy. What's going on, Damien? Have I tried the Aries yet? No, I haven't, man. I got to get one of those. Hasbullah hunting video. Hi, sir. Good morning. How are you doing, my friend? All right, I think I'm all caught up. Love cinnamon roll, cinnamon roll, oh, something like that. Yeah. So in the next coming video, very soon, we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing, or I'm going to be announcing the giveaway for any of you guys who are going to be interested. The rules are going to be pretty simple. It's only going to be for subscribers. And what's the temperature up in Canada? It's freezing cold, man. It was minus 15 this morning. All of a sudden, winter showed up. Can I draw some stuff on my head? Probably not. Bear, what's going on, man? Yeah, so it'll be pretty interesting. We'll do the draw. We'll do the draw probably on my next video. So basically, what I'm going to do is probably after this live, I'm going to do a little bit of a chat, and we'll see if we can get the giveaway going. That'll be the first thing on the agenda, and then possibly it's going to be quick. It's going to be a quick one. So all those people who are on board or getting on board will definitely get the first picks, and it's going to be only for subscribers. So I'm not going to release it to the public. It's going to be only to subscribers. Please tell me slingshot training. How's yours? Yours? I don't understand what you're asking me, Hezbollah. But I've got, if you're looking for some information on sling shooting, I've got some good playlists. It's called Quick Tips. I got lots of good information in there. Yeah, so that's what the plan is. So very, very shortly, I'm going to drop a very quick video. We're going to talk about most likely today or maybe tomorrow, but it's going to be and we'll announce the giveaway, and I'll make that happen, get it going. It'll be fun, and then possibly Sunday, I'm going to have the live, the Monday morning or the Sunday morning coffee with ATO. We'll do that little chat, and then I'm going to go outside and shoot a video if I can get some time in. I have a pretty good idea of 2 different videos. One of them is inspired by the legendary spaghetti slinger, Hoggy. I'm going to be shooting some tubes. If you want to watch ATO really suck bad, I'll be doing a video with some tube shooters that I have. I only have 3 of them, and 2 of them are very similar. So I got this guy that I got from Jordan of South Wales Caddies. That'll be fun. We're going to shoot this one long draw. And then I got this guy, my next tool, which I'm sure all of you guys saw before. I did a video on it. It's the only video I have of me shooting a tube shooter. This one I actually quite like. It's pretty fun. And then I got this guy. Because I got this guy and I liked it, I went and I got this guy. This is the Sniper Eagle Sinag something or other slingshot. This is a very expensive piece of garbage, but it's got a, well, let's see if we can pull some stuff out here. It does have a flipper on it with some VG10 that's on here. It is so hard, it's almost unsharpenable. I don't know what the Rockwell is on this, but it weighs a ton. It's very uncomfortable because it's got this funny ridge and this gap in here. But it does have a lock on it. So if you wanted to bring something with you and do some shooting with it, it would work. It also has another knife in there somewhere that I can't seem to get it. Oh yeah, I got to push that button. That's how it works. It's got a saw on it. Kind of interesting. And it actually feels kind of sharp. You might be able to do a little bit of something with it. And then it's got this little knife on it that's also unsharpenable. And it works okay, I guess. It's, anyway, with a little gut hook on it. So really, when you're thinking about it, if they used just decent, simple carbon steels on this guy, it would have been a great slingshot. But they tried to go fancy with it with different stainless steels and whatnot. And then, in my opinion, they kind of screwed it up. But it's almost like a complete kit for hunting. You've got your bands, slingshot bands. It also comes with plugs that you put in here, so you can shoot flat bands. Which that part of it is actually pretty nice. The fork width on it. Where the tubes go, we're probably looking at 65 or 70 millimeters. It's very, very thin. Yeah, but that's it. I was actually talking to Hoggy about this when I was setting it up, and I'm like, well, dude, I might die. I still think I might. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But the next tool, I much, much prefer this one. It's nice and lightweight. It's got some finger grooves on it, so you kind of have an idea of which way your hand's supposed to go on it. I can actually tuck my finger in there nicely and not shoot the hell out of it. Yep. Works up pretty good. I've got some, I think there's 1632 bands on here. Got them looped, but I probably have to adjust this one a little bit. The bands are a little bit long. I still got like plenty of stretch on these guys. So I could probably trim these guys down a little bit and give me a little bit more zip. But that'll work out fine. And this guy, we've got them all These are some 2040 bands, and these ones are all set up for long draw. We'll see how that goes. Might be interesting. Might be interesting, but you are definitely going to see me stink it up. I'm from Canada, my friend. I have a couple of VG10 knives too, and they sharpen quite simple, easily. I don't have a problem with them at all. And whatever the hell that is, it's a no-go for me. I even had one of the original Falcon-Niven F1s in VG10 and had no problem sharpening that one. This thing, I spent like a good 45 minutes on it trying to get it hair popping sharp, and I barely got it. I was just kind of like, man, this sucks. Time to sharpen to a cheap carbine. This one, my Spyderco that I have here. This one is S45 VN, and I have the another one. Is I think it's the S35 VN. These sharpen quite well, hold an edge quite well. I carry this thing every single day, and it's the bomb. I even had a CPM 3V knife that wasn't anywhere near as hard to sharpen as that. No, you're right. You're right, Turtle. It's not. I call it unsharpenable, only because for me as an outdoorsman, I don't like messing around with these knives that are like super uber hard or are hard to sharpen. I prefer something that I could take a CC4 with a medium and a fine with a fine stone, and just bust out an edge in no time. And I always carry I carry that in my backpack all day. It's actually one of my go-tos, and all my mechanics at work come to me to sharpen up their knives, and I can whip up a sharpened pocket knife in no time, and I do that all the time. I'm not a big fan of these super hard steels. They're good, but if you're ever out in the bush and something goes wrong, or it goes dull, or you drop it and it chips and breaks, it's just it's not for me. I would much rather have. I know I've showed the knife before, but I would much rather use something like L6 or anything like that. A simple carbon steel is fine by me. 1095, 1084. Those are all good, easy steels for me that I enjoy sharpening, and they hold an edge well enough, and it'll come back really quick with just a leather belt. Anybody know anyone who has done a review on the Prime Fork tube shooter? Nope. And I just gave mine to I gave mine not too long ago to Hoggy. He's got it. (14C 28M). S35 VN. It's a very balanced round steel. Yeah, I agree 100%. Very tough. This one's the S45 VN. It's kind of interesting because they're all powder crucible steels, as far as I know, and the VN is apparently they put nitrogen in it or something like that. It's supposed to help it harden properly or something, or not harden but melt properly and become more even. It's pretty cool. But the cool thing about it is all those steels, they're pretty durable, pretty strong. I get very few rollovers, anything like that, and it works out great. So for me, it's a win. Have I tried Sniper Sling Green yet? Yes, I have. I haven't done a video on it because I was having some longevity problems with it. I believe it's 0.4 I have. Actually, it might be right here. I got all my Sniper Sling bands up here. What do we got here? Oh, there we go. Got it in the first one. This is, I have 0.5. Maybe it's 0.4 is in yellow. That's black. And this is 0.4. I got 2.4 yellows. Wow. I like the yellow. The .4 yellow is a really, really nice band, especially for shooting clays and things. Really good. But the .5s from Sniper Sling, for some reason I was having a hard time getting the bands to last. I couldn't get more than 200 shots out of them. Tried all kinds of things. I don't know what the deal is. But now that I'm using a constrictor knot, a lot of my problems with bands have gone away. So I should definitely give those another try. Hezbollah, I won't be able to do a hunting video, or at least try to do a hunting video. I've been trying really hard the last few years to get one done. I won't be able to do one until next season. The season's almost over here, and I have to leave my province to do it. So, if not lasting long after storage, too long for me. 0.4 and the 0.6 is more durable. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Courtney. Glad you enjoyed the videos. I love the green color, however. Yeah, you know what? I really do like the green color. Shout me out. I'll shout you out, but you have to hit that like button. And if you do it, I'll do it. You're a big fan. Sure. But Teresa, Somerville, there's a shout out for you. Yeah, you know what? I originally used the paracord, but I did have a couple of them come get a little bit slippy. And then I found this at the dollar store or Amazon. It's 1mm cotton butcher's twine. And this is by far the best thing I've ever tried on for constrictor knot pouch attachment. It's fantastic. It's just great. I just can't. The bands just last forever. It's fantastic. Sniper Sling .6 yellow lasts forever. I agree 100%. Mr. Clone Trooper, how you doing, buddy? Yep, cotton butcher's twine seems to be the best thing I've ever tried by far. I've tried wax cotton thread for leathercraft. That also worked very good, but it was very, very thin and tended to be a little bit flat. So if you pulled too hard, you'd cut right through your bands. Oh, the neighbor's kid. You're a douchebag. I'll see you later, buddy. Boop. I tried constrictor knot band tying with paracord innards. Boo, hiss. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. I'm doing good. Kay, how you doing? Hey, Chuck of Steel. How you doing, buddy? I just had to bring everybody on here to show you my new toy. Look at this. Little Texas Star for you. It should be all kinds of fun. All kinds of fun. I look like your uncle. Can we go band for band? What do you mean? Yeah, it should be fun. And check this out. They're yeah. So my clays were 50mm. So is this. So it's still a decent size. It's not too big, not too small, and it's got a good thickness to it. So, and it's nicely powder coated too. Should be pretty fun. So you just click right on there with magnets. It's car. What is this? They call it the Texas Star. Basically, you sit this out there, and when you shoot a piece, it rotates on you. Now, you can either wait for it to stop, or you can take your shot while it's in a rotation, and it'll change the rotation again on you. And as you're popping them, keeps on moving and moving on you. So Should be pretty fun. And when you're sticking them back on, it's literally a couple of seconds. If you're not throwing them on the floor, they just click right back on with magnets, and you're set up for another round of 5 shots. Love Bug, how you doing? And a little bit earlier on, I was searching around, couldn't find my 2 of my favorites, the Titan Hunter Medium and my Beagle, and I found them both today, so I'm super happy. And I got just banding them up in some electric white. Oh man, I cannot wait. Cannot wait to get some shots through this thing. It's been so long. Yep. It's been so long. I got to tell you though, JB, the Beagle, or this is the original Beagle. The original Beagle and the Spitfire, I find they shoot quite a bit the same. Although they're not the same shape. They're kind of similar-ish, but they really shoot very similar for me. And I love my Beagle, and man, I can't seem to put that Spitfire down. It's just ridiculous. Oh, manga guy, please don't put questions like that up there, dude. That's just not cool. That's cool. What did I get it? I got the actually I have a video, Chad, with a difference between the version 2 and the version 1. If I remember correctly, the version 2 has this handle kind of slopes down a little bit with the bump, and I think he flipped this over. I think he has it more going up on the top end and versus the bottom end. Also, the version 2 that I have was it was all aluminum on one side with a G10 front, but I mean that's like a choice, right? And it might have been a little bit thicker, and I think maybe the tips had a little bit of a slant to them. I can't really remember. It's a long time. I did find though that I much prefer the original Beagle to the version 2 for whatever reason. I'm British right now. Is the Evo in gold finish? Oh, very nice. The forks are taller on the V2 as well. That's true, and that may be why I prefer this guy, because it's a little bit shorter. But I do some good shooting in that video, Chad. If you want to check it out, I do some. Basically, I do a comparison of the two slingshots, and then I switch back and forth shooting them in different scenarios. I think I put out a candle, and I hit. I had like an 80 millimeter wasp flipper, and every time I hit it, I would take 3 steps back or 2 steps back, and I ended up shooting it like 30 meters or something like that. It was a fun video. Paul Pina, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, the Evos. You know what? The Evo's a fun slingshot. I got one of those. Actually, you know what? I got to band this guy up too. It's been a while since I shot this guy. You guys ever see this? It's the Vortex from Sniper Sling. I was actually shocked at how fun this guy was. Although I'm probably going to end up raffling this guy off if anybody's interested. It was a little bit on the small side for my hand. You can see my hand just swallows the thing up, but it actually shoots quite nice. It's pretty cool. How do you like it, Bear? Yeah, it's a really nice looking slingshot, and it's got that sniper sling quality that's just insane. It's really cool looking. Fit and finish of it's off the charts, like all their work pretty much. Really great stuff. But it's a bit small for my hand. Yeah, it's got a nice little bead on it with a lanyard. Yeah, very nice. totally not classified document. It's a real shame. What's a real shame? Mine's green and purple. Ah, great color combination. Hey, thanks, SpongeBob. Appreciate you, man. I'm shooting high half target with the Evo consistently. Oh, very nice. Have you tried the HGH from Caddyshack Catapults? It's kind of like a co-love child between Wayne Martin and Matt Redding, between the HH, the heavy hitter, and the Evo. And let me tell you, it's an absolute win. That's another one too I can't find anywhere. I don't know where it is, and that's pissing me off. Yep, can't find it. Oh man. You know what's crazy, Chad? The trolls started popping in here real quick today. I think my third comment was a troll. Yeah, totally not cool. Yep. So basically, I'll give you guys another quick rundown of what we got going on. I'm going around actually collecting a bunch of the slingshots that I haven't shot in a while, and I did a. It's true. You know what, Chad? I'm sure that a lot of these people are bots. They said, man, they come in waves. Have you ever noticed that a lot of these people, they pop in and they all start asking the exact same questions, the exact same stupid shit over and over and over again, and it's kind of funny because they come in different names doing the same thing. Now, if that is actually somebody, at home sitting here that bored with no life, trying to troll people that are doing live or whatever it is, chatting with people, it kind of makes you wonder, like, what the hell's wrong with people, or they're just bots, just to get up there and piss people off. And I'm not sure which one they are, but yeah, it's just it's kind of annoying. Hey, what's up, Leon? Leon's back. Oh, LOL. You just disappeared. Squawk, you missed a sling mail. Oh, dude. Hold on, bro. I got you. Have a look at this. Yeah. Good old ATO is going to have a lot of fun with this guy. And I think I'll be able to put that in my backpack pretty easily in and out. Hey, John, how's it going, buddy? Yeah. So what I was saying is I've been digging through a lot of my old slingshots, stuff that I haven't shot in a while. I guess, like I'm constantly doing reviews for you guys. I'm trying to bring things to you guys that I think you might be interested in. And I've been setting up a lot of slingshots that I haven't shot in a while. And anyway, I found this Vega. This is another one from Prime Fork. I don't know if you can get a good look at that here. Maybe I should hold on 1 second. See if we can get a little bit of light. Get rid of some of that backlight. There we go. That's better, eh? So I got this guy. Haven't shot this guy in so long. And I kind of forgot. How much I like this slingshot. And one day I was just outside going through my piles here, and if you have any you don't want, I'll give you my address. Oh, maybe we'll talk. But I had this little guy here that I hadn't shot in a while, and I actually brought this guy on my Algonquin trip, and I was going to do the video out in the woods. But anytime I had a break to do anything, it was basically just sit down and chill. I was just so tired all the time from hiking and portaging and all that stuff. I just had to chill. But it's a really good looking frame. Again, fit and finish on this thing is just wild, and it shoots really, really nice. The only thing, again, is I got to get rid of this, because shooting at long distances, this blocks your view from your target, and it's got to go. It's got to go. And it's funny because when I first saw one of those frames with the little what do you call them, with the sights on them, I'm like, ooh, I kind of like these. But now, got to go. Taking them all off. I just and they sand off really nice. The G10 really comes off real fast, so it's kind of nice. Yeah, the butcher twine's a win, my friend. I'm telling you. Here's another one too. I dug out. You can still see it's got body parts of old bands attached to it that I gotta get rid of. But the S Robin is another one I haven't shot in a long time, and I'm telling you, I'm not a pinch grip shooter, but this thing holds so well. It's so comfortable. I love it, and it's a good looking frame too. Look at that. It's a really good looking frame. Some carbon fiber and whatever that, I guess, is like G10, layered G10. I got a big scuff on the back there. It's kind of disappointing, but Rick Kidder, I made you order a slingshot from Fowler. Which one? I only have one prime fork at the moment. Which one do you have, Squatch? On this one here? Yeah, if you're a but again, this is another one with one of these stupid guys on here. But look how sharp that corner is without it. You can really put that right on a target and just take it out. But when you got this guy in the way, see how much of that on my eyeball that little piece covers? It's a problem. It's got to go. So I'll be taking that off. And I know Leon's going to love this one. The old pocket thumper. I quite like this little frame. This one's fun. And it's good looking. It's made by an awesome dude. Actually, this was early on when he started doing the anodized aluminum handles. He started off with the handles, then ended up moving up the fork tips. Pretty cool. My first swap was an S Robin for a Beagle version 2 with Mikey. Which one did you like better, the Robin or the Beagle? Yeah, Island Made. He's the man. And of course, I was a big fan of the Cygnus, which I should have here somewhere. I've got that nice one that's the carbon fiber one. I don't know where it's gone now. Of course, I'm just losing everything all the time. But I had the Cygnus Bold, which I have to say, it really does feel nice. It does hold really, really better. It's a better hold than the other one. But again, this one, when Andrew made it for me, he put one of those they call them, the fiber optics on there. And I've been working at it slowly but surely. I still got a little bit more on this one to take off. It's just blocking my view a little bit. It's going to go. Do I have any of Fowler's slingshots? Yep, I do. I have the Hornet and I have the Sparrow. I have both of those. Hey, Steve, how's it going, man? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I also got this little guy from Sniper Sling. I should actually do that. I should do a video of my Sniper Sling collections, the stuff that I have from certain guys, and we'll take some shots with each one, see if we can get some shots. But I've got a few from Catapult Carnage. I got a whole bunch from Sniper Sling. I've got a whole bunch from Prime Fort Catapults. I got a whole bunch from Wasp. I think it'd be cool to, and Simple Shot. I think it'd be cool to just do a video of just shooting all of these guys in a row. Might be fun. Let's see what else I got down here. I've got a lot of slingshots from Sniper Sling, though. I think they might be the most. I've got a lot of I got a lot from Prime Fork, but I got a lot from the Sniper Sling too. I don't know how many I got in total, but and I really like the S Punisher. This thing's pretty damn cool. And those little rivets they use, they look like little bullets, spent bullets. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I have a couple of others down here I was hoping to pull out, but anyway, Hyper Hunter, another one from Prime Fork that I got going on. This one, and actually, this is my last surviving band set of Celtic Caddy 0.6. This is the last one. Once this one's gone, that's it. I'll probably never shoot that stuff again, and it was really, really nice elastic. All right, take it easy, Fork Shooter. Appreciate you, buddy. It's a good idea if you show and teach how to shoot. I do, Mark. I have a whole bunch of videos in my playlist that you can check out. It's called Quick Tips. And it could be very interesting for you to check out if you're interested in learning how to shoot. Yeah, I also have this guy. This is one of those PPMG Plus guys. I think that's what it is, the Plus. One of my subscribers sent this to me, and I can't remember his name. If you are in here, or if you do watch this guy, please send me or answer to that thread and say, hey, dude, it was me. Because as long as the rest of that thread is still intact, I want to send you a frame. So, dude, if you're out there and you're watching this, an hour and 14 minutes in, it's the PPMG Plus you sent to old ATO. This was your wrap that you put on there. Gave me a great idea to use this stuff as wrap material for your slingshot to add grip and warmth and sweat absorption. Fantastic stuff. It's great. I even put a little bit on my Pro Shot Titan. See that? Oh, we're upside down. Maybe, yeah. Put a little bit on the Pro Shot Titan. It changed the shooting experience 100%. Yeah, Sniper Sling's awesome. Yeah. The blue color was just absolutely awesome. It's like the nicest blue possible. And they really shoot nice. The draw on them was fantastic. You can get some stinky speed out of them. This is great. Oh, how's it going? Happy birthday, Ellie. The green wrap here, it looks pretty great on there, eh? I love it. We got some really old Precise bands on here, but this frame shoots great. I just wish they made this in 90mm fork width. I would definitely buy another one. Great stuff. So I have, how many TTF shooters we got up there? We got any TTF shooters? Let's hear it, guys and girls. If you're a TTF shooter, put it down in the comments there. Do you have one of these? The GZK Sideways? This is a design or a co-design between Nick Hagerty and GZK. Anyway, if anybody would be interested, hit me in the private message. I want to be looking for a new home for this guy. If anybody would be interested in the trade, let me know. What thicknesses of bands do I prefer? I'm practicing OTT. I am a 0.5 guy. I'm the 0.5 guy or 0.45. I like both those elastics. And I believe on this slingshot right now, I believe I've got some Gongchi white, which is why they're cut so long. And I'm afraid of these bands. I've had a couple of them let go and hit me right in the face, right from the fork. Yeah, I would definitely have to check and see if the screws and everything are working good on there. But yeah, I'm going to be looking for a new home for that guy. It's not something I can really shoot. The only one that I really like shooting, which is another slingshot that I can't find, is my Crazy Power Mini with the no tie version. That's one of them I have that I can't find, but I like that frame. It's the only one I really like shooting TTF. Whew. Should check out what time it is. 5:29. Yep, so it'll be pretty interesting. So Sunday, I'm going to be doing my live. I've got the breakfast. Breakfast. Woo, the old man's tired. I've got the coffee with ATO in the morning, and then I'm going to try to shoot a video. I've got a pretty good idea with some people asking me questions. So I'm going to try to do another instructional video this weekend. See if we can get that done. Castillo, how you doing? And I don't know when we're going to do this first shot with this little fella, the Texas Star, and put some dings in that nice white paint. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm kind of thinking I shouldn't be doing this in my backyard. There's a lot of metal on this thing, and I'm kind of worried that I'm going to get some ricochets if I hit a little bit low or whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I remind you of Shaquille O'Neal. See you later. Ray Stevens. I'll see if I can post a link to it, but I'm in Canada and it's through Amazon. But really, all you got to look for is cotton, butcher's twine, 1mm. That's it. Yeah, you know what, Turtle? I might use clay with that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've got a couple of big bags of clay too that I could use. Where'd I put them? Okay, in here? Yep. Yeah, I got a nice little bag here of clay that I can shoot. I got two of them. Yeah. Yeah, I got like 2.5 bags of clay. And these ones were actually the best clay that I ever got. They were pretty. Let's see if I can turn you down here a little bit. They're pretty even in size. A little bit big though, but they're pretty even in size. Nice smooth finish. They're not weird shapes. They're all just about the same size. So these were actually pretty good. I may actually do that. Set those up with the clays. We'll get those shooting. See how those go. I had a couple more bags. I bought a whole bunch of these actually for a for kind of like a workshop I was going to do at a trailer park for some kids and teach them how to shoot and get them all going. But it never panned out. So I think I'm just going to shoot them. Matthew Boyle, how you doing? Safer with that style target. Use steel away from home. Yeah, definitely. Hey, thanks, Ray. Ray likes the channel, so I'm glad you like it. Are the clay balls you shoot 10 millimeter? They're more like 3/8 or 9.5. Very close. Andy, what's going on, buddy? Now, I don't know which bands I should use. Now that we're talking about shooting that 5-star and not damaging my house, I think I might actually make another band set. I got some Self-Wheels Caddies 0.4 here. They're very light. So I think I might whip up a quick band set of these guys too with the clays and get some and do some shooting with those. I know definitely I won't be eating any in the face with those. And if I can't get on with these bands, I'll switch on over to the Sniper Sling 0.4s. Those are good. That's good stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, it's pretty close. I have no idea what the there it is. I have no idea what the elongation is on this stuff. I forgot to write it down on the package. I have a feeling it's probably going to be around 7 or so. Oh yeah, for sure. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 almost. Woo. No, it can't be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 and a little bit. Actually, the elongation on these things are crazy. All right, so let's cut these at 13. Oh, we got to square this off again. There we go. Yeah. You see how terrible that thing is? It's really bad. There we go. So what do we got here? 5, 10, 5, 10, 12 and a half. Let's do 13 and a half. Should be good. See how dull that thing is? It's actually shameful. Let's bust up the other one. There we go. There we go. Self-roll caddies. Got 3 meters of that 0.4 elastic too. There's plenty on there. That roll's gonna last quite a long time. Might be good. Good for clays. Okay. We're gonna need a template. What do we got here? That's 24 to 12. We don't want that one. 22 to 12. That's the one we want. Boom. I find a little bit, I've got a bit of a curve on my table, on my template. In certain spots, those two are good. Certain spots, my template will while it's going across. See the difference there? So it's like the elastic kind of shifts under the template sometimes, even by putting weight on it. So these two are no good. That one's no good anyway. Yeah. Try these two. All right, these two are a match. Yep, those are good. Maybe we just have one oddball. Yep, that's good. And we'll have to throw those away. That's no good. All right, let's get a little quick set whipped up here. All right, and because that ammo is a little bit on the chunky side, we're going to go with a GZK pit locating pouch that is a setup for 9.5 millimeter. I'm kind of picky about how I set up my bands. So you see, I've got a little blue line in there. And what I do is I just line it up as perfectly as I can. So while I'm setting up my bands, you can see where that little line is. When I get them all plugged in there, I know for sure that those bands are exactly the same length. Once I hook them up onto the band tying jig, I know for sure that they're the exact same length. There will be no movement. And once I click it in there and stretch her out, we're good to go. I'll go ahead and tie this up real quick. You know, it's kind of funny. I've always been like a knot guy. I've done a lot of practicing tying knots and doing that kind of thing. And they become really, really handy when you're into the outdoors and you're doing a lot of camping and, you know, tying up ridge lines and I don't know, all kinds of things. And, you know, there's a lot of knots that I used to use, like the Canadian jam knot, the bowline, trucker's hitch, the what's it called? The brother of the constrictor knot, something like the clove hitch, Mark's head. Anyway, there's a bunch of these little knots that I learned, and sure enough, one day I was watching Romany Custom Catapults make bands, and he was using the taut line hitch. Not the taut line hitch, sorry, the constrictor knot. I was kind of like, oh wow, that's what they use it for. You know, they used to use the Marlin spike hitch or the constrictor knot for making rope ladders, and it worked quite well. And sure enough, there's Romany Custom Catapults busting out the constrictor knot on some elastic bands for slingshots. I'm like, wow, I never thought you could use that, but it's kind of amazing how handy knowing a couple of knots can be. They really do make life a little bit easier sometimes. In a pinch, you just bust out a piece of cord and you can tie things up and make nets and do all kinds of cool stuff. So, yeah. Oh, learning a different way. I use a template. Hard to do anything different. This template here you use, or one of these guys? Because this is what I use. I just use this guy to cut straight lines sometimes with my roller cutter. But sometimes I just use the edge of this because it's nice and thin, and I can use my little one. But the larger one is actually much more. It's much better, I find. Anyway, it's much better. So what do you think, guys? Do you want to see the review of the S Lizard shooting some clays with some 0.4 and some other fun targets? I'll let you guys call it. See if you call it right now. If you're down for that. I could also. What else do I have? Anything I need to do reviews for? I cut him a little bit short for this guy. I haven't done a review on this guy yet. But if you guys want to see the review of the S Lizard, I'll definitely go with this. Do it. Go for it. All right, done deal. So we'll dress this guy up in the band set right now, and we'll do some shooting with clays in one of my next 3 videos, because in my next, I have one planned for this weekend. Then the next one after that, it's going to be some shooting some tubes for my boy Hoggy, and then it'll be the S Lizard. So that's what's coming up. Yeah, we shredded that one good. That's the only thing about this frame that kind of bugs me, is the for some reason, somehow, I find the screws always seem to grab onto the onto the bands, and they kind of whenever I'm changing the elastic, I end up having to take the screws right out, clean it up, and then put them all back. Make sure I don't have any elastic bits inside there. There we go. Got it all out. I did some great shooting with this thing the other day too. I was just messing around in the. Oh, is that it? You're out. You're out, Mike. You take it easy, buddy. I think it was a grill and slinger video. I did some shooting with this guy. One of the grill and slinger videos. Willie, what was that? Are you talking about this guy here? This is the S Lizard from Sniper Sling. I think I missed something here. What template do I use for? I'm actually using the same template. I'm using a 22-12. The only difference is I dropped down in band thickness. So I went from the other one. What other one did I have up here before? Oh, this guy here? Is this one you're talking about? That one I just had up with the plugs? Yeah, that's the Sniper Sling Dankung, it's called. Yeah, it's like a basically like a traditional traditional shooter. I'll give you a quick look at it if you want. I've got some flat bands in there at the moment. It's actually quite comfortable to hold on to. It's got a little pinky finger. I tend to have to stick my fingers out just because I'm afraid I'm going to shoot the hell out of them. But it's kind of neat. It's got it set up so you can actually use plugs, and you just give them a little push out, and then you've got your end. You can look right at the through the point. You got a little nice little aiming reference, which is nice. You can clip some tubes in there if you wanted to shoot some tubes. It's a pretty cool looking slingshot. Kind of versatile. I did a little bit of shooting with it so far. It's kind of fun. Definitely kind of fun. And if you're into those traditional Chinese style slingshots, it's a good one. I think you'll like it. I have another one too. It's from Dankung. It's called the ergonomic. It's very similar in the shape wise. It's got the that kind of ergo shape with a little bit of a body on it. It's kind of nice. This one's got like a foam in it, but the other one was just straight up bent rod that's been wrapped up, and it's pretty cool. Hey, take care, Jacob. Appreciate you, man. That's why I like the Evo clips. Elastic butts down on the block. Yeah, you know, there's a few guys that are doing those now, which is pretty cool. The old GZK frames all used to do that. I think they still do. Even saying used to, but I think they still do. Some I'm going to say some of the Sniper Sling may or may not do it. I can't really tell. I think there was one of them that I had that actually has it, but this guy here also has it. They did that with the Axiom X. See how it's got that little spot there? So you drop them down there, they're always in the exact same spot, which is kind of nice. I like that step, and I find it holds on a little bit better too. There we go. That'll do. These 0.4 bands, they're so light. It's almost ridiculous. I think when we review this one, we're going to set up something crazy in the backyard. I'm going to get all kinds of things hanging. We're going to shoot from all over the place. If we're going to be shooting clays, I don't have to be scared about anything, so I'm just going to let them rip. I've got the little blue catch box that's just about dead on the fence. That thing's got to go. But I've got the plum tree in the backyard, which I think. Oh, yeah. This is just stupid. World Country Clips, how you doing? I've got the plum tree out in the backyard. I think we can hang the Steers Wild Slings catch bag. We'll set up some of the clays. We'll set up the flippers. And I've got this giant bag of ping pong balls and wiffle balls that we can just go to town on. And we got the Texas Star. So we can really get things going on in the backyard. It'll be fun. I think that's what we'll do. We'll set all those guys up, and yep, and we'll go ham. World Country Clips, I'm doing very good. I hope you're doing well too, my friend. I got a huge bag of clays. I got a brand new band set up on the on the S Lizard. And I think it's just about time we go and do some shooting, some tear some things up. But it's not going to be today. Yeah, that feels weird, man. 9.5 in that pouch. But it's so light. Ooh, we're going to be ripping it. Yep. So that'll be fun. So you guys already have a quick look into what are the next few videos are going to be coming up. But I will be posting one tomorrow morning. I'm going to wake up first thing in the morning, and we'll get going. Old modes are fun occasional targets. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, but with the little pooch running around the backyard, I got to be careful not to leave any broken glass lying around. But there is something to be said, and it's super satisfying blowing crap up when you're out shooting. All right, I can go there. This has got to come back here. Grammar Tamer 77 on Instagram. Are you asking me if I'm on Instagram? Yes, I am. My handle is Adventure Time _ or Adventure Time Outdoors. Anyway, Adventure Time Outdoors. You'll find me. I'm on there. Cotton twine. It's the bomb. Hey, you too, Turtle. You know what, buddy? I think we're gonna wrap this one up. I gotta eat some supper and get ready for a sale tomorrow. We got some hot sauce being sold tomorrow, so I'll have to get that taken care of tomorrow. But first thing in the morning, I'm going to be preparing a video. I'm going to chat with you guys, not chat with you guys, but I'm going to set up a video for that giveaway I got coming up, and that's it. So we're going to wrap this one up, guys. Thanks for joining the live. Just thought to stop in and say hi to everybody. You guys take care. Stay safe. Get out and practice. Be good to each other. I will see you again soon. I love you guys. Are freaking awesome. Bye for now.